Hey guys, it's Kristine here, your Superstar Director, and we are on day 5 of Leap to Lead already. I can't believe how awesome this week has been going. I'm so grateful to all of you who are really taking these challenges seriously and putting your all in, because there would be no purpose to me doing this if you guys weren't on the other end of this actually putting in the effort and doing the work. So I just want to thank you guys for the amazing response this week. And just a little reminder, some of you are getting a little bit behind, so keep in mind that it is expected, and you did sign that commitment form saying that you would get the videos watched as close as possible to 24 hours after, as well as doing the challenges within 48 hours. And really, just if you leave them right till the end, then that just makes it harder to keep up with everything. Also, I say that because this weekend's challenge, or today's challenge, is a weekend challenge. Tomorrow is not going to have anything new added on, and so that'll give you a little bit of time to catch up, but also just because this is a little bit bigger of a challenge. So getting to that, I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to do. So just to recap, we've got together our 10 catalogs and tester packs to hand out to people, potential customers. We just got them ready. Day 2, we got our notebook ready for taking notes from watching these videos and keeping track of your aha moments as you go, and talking about our why and really trying to get that written down and help you figure it out in your head. Then yesterday you worked on your list of 100, which was super exciting to see how many names so many of you were able to get so quickly. And remember, just always keep feeding that list and working on it. And that brings us to today. As one of you mentioned, one of you said, I find it easy to write the names. It's the actual action. And so that's what today is about. We've been preparing. Now we have to take action and go get the sales. Leaping to lead, absolutely there's going to be a portion about being a leader, but sales is the bare bones, the foundation of what we do. If you don't have your sales, you don't have a business, and you can't teach somebody else to sell either if you're not. But also, every single leadership title with Scentsy requires 500 PRV that month. So some of you are already there, which is awesome, but the goal is to help everybody get there, and we still have time. Payday's on April 10th, but we have till the end of March to make that paycheck bigger. So even those of you that are over 500, let's make it bigger. That you guys wrote those whys about how you want to change your circumstances, save for things, contribute to your family. And so in order to do that, you got to get out there and sell. And then when we get to the parts about recruiting and stuff, you have more people potentially to talk to because you have lots of customers that you've already been selling Scentsy to. So that's why we start with sales, and always remember that sales are where it's at to get those bigger paychecks. So our challenge this weekend is to go to that list of 100 you just made and pick at least 10 names of people that you can contact and see about them taking one of those catalogs and groups of testers to collect orders that you can hopefully get in before the end of March, or even by the end of the weekend, so that you're not worrying about this challenge next week while we're doing other challenges as well. The sooner you get this stuff in, the sooner you can feel confident and relaxed about your March goals being met. And I'm doing up a document with sample script ideas for you guys. And actually, I'd already recorded the video, and then I realized I needed to do it over again and explain this better, because the sample scripts are there for you to use as a starting off point, because I really encourage you guys to remember and always keep it in the back of your mind that this is a network marketing business, which means that you are selling, but you're networking, right? We said we're educating people, but when you're actually reaching out to your list of 100 people and saying, hey, I would love it if you would take a catalog and give me an order for Scentsy if you're interested in buying Scentsy. I would love to be your consultant. If you jump in as a salesy person at people with a scripted paragraph that doesn't even sound like the way you talk, that's going to shut them down right in the beginning. They're not people are smart, and we need to give them more credit. And the more credit you give people, and respect that they're smarter than that, and that you don't want to just use them as to be a Scentsy customer, the more they're gonna appreciate and respect you and want to give you their business. So keeping it always at the forefront of your mind that you are networking with this person. So with that in mind, these scripts are there for the portion of the conversation, just to give you ideas of things you can say or the way you can structure the sentence when you get to the part about the Scentsy. But don't just send this cut and paste message to all of your list of 100 hoping that 10 people are going to come back and say yes without any conversation beforehand. Here's the other thing though. This challenge ideally should not be done through social media or email. So I'm giving you these scripts, but you shouldn't be copy and pasting them. You should be typing them in your own words if you're choosing to text, but ideally you should be having face-to-face conversations or being on the phone with your people to talk to them about this. So I try to, if I'm checking in with someone that I haven't checked in with for a while, and initially I'm starting the conversation because I want to talk to them about something Scentsy, like if they're interested in hosting again, especially if they're one of my contacts, my list of 100, not a past host or a past customer that I've already had through Scentsy, because then, yeah, you can jump right in with Scentsy because that's your only context or relationship with that person. But our list of 100 is not usually just Scentsy people. It's our contacts, our network. So when it's been a while, I message and say something about their life and they answer or they don't. And sometimes, depending on the person and how long it's been since I've talked to them, sometimes I don't even get to the Scentsy till the next day. I just realize it's been way too long for me to jump right in here with a Scentsy message. So I need to just do a relationship message right now and check in on their life or their kids, or make a comment or on a picture they just posted that I saw about a vacation they just did, and leave it. Because some people are smart enough, too, that if you do a couple sentences and a couple back and forth about their life and then jump in with Scentsy, they know that that was your purpose all along. So sometimes, depending on how long it's been and who the friend is and what my purpose is with the Scentsy talk, I will just talk about other things first. Now, that isn't necessarily going to be the case for you guys with this challenge because, one, you don't have time to leave it that long. But I just want to strongly encourage you to jump in with talking to them about their life. Those of you that are new consultants have the advantage of being able to say things like, did you know I just started a new business? When you want to transition to the Scentsy talk. But again, I caution you to not just send a cut and paste paragraph all about what you want from them, because you're not going to get the same response as you might get if you show care and attention. We've talked about how sales is product knowledge and educating people. It's also about helping solve a problem in their life with what you have to offer. I'm going to repeat that because it is applicable. This is a very important, should be posted on my wall somewhere type quote, because it's applicable to all three aspects of our business: buying, hosting, and joining. How can I solve a problem for that person with a Scentsy product? Stinky hockey bags, wanting to be more environmentally friendly with their cleaning products, wanting their house to smell better, and stopping burning candles because of an incident that happened, or a fear, or just research they've done and they don't want to do candles anymore. How can you solve a problem for them? Then with hosts, it would be like, somebody really loves Scentsy but they can't afford it. Well, I've got a solution for you. I can help you with that. And then with the business opportunity, people who want to stay home with their baby and they're on mat leave, or couples who are looking for more to life than the 2-hour commute every day. Well, we can solve that problem for them with Scentsy, and that makes it easier to approach them and be genuine and authentic when we're sharing with them about this awesome opportunity we have to offer. So this weekend we're focusing on sales. So think about people on your list that maybe have a problem you could solve for them with a Scentsy product. Or you already know they love Scentsy and they said to you when they found out you were a consultant, yeah, let me know. Or I would love to see a new catalog once you get established. Or you might have been a consultant for a while, but they'd want a new catalog because we have the advantage of March being the new catalog. Maybe they're a Dalmatian lover and you know that our limited edition buddy that might not last very long. So you don't want to stick around, or you don't want to leave that and miss out on getting a Dalmatian buddy because they sold out, or you missing out on a sale you could have had because you have a contact who loves Dalmatians. So I hope that's making sense. And I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to say. I think I covered everything. But other examples of problems you could solve, maybe that's where I was going. I was talking about if you're new or you're not new, the new catalog. Sorry, this isn't live, but I still can't pause as I'm recording, so I'm trying to remember what I wanted to say. But you want to be able to get, I know what it was. You, depending on the person, you might be able to say, I've been challenged. I'm part of a training program with my upline in Scentsy, and I'm working on a challenge. And then end it with, can I mark you down as one of my 10 that I need to check off for this challenge? Because I immediately thought of you. You'll see it in the script. I immediately thought of you for this challenge because I knew you had expressed an interest in Scentsy or the new catalog, or, I thought about what you were saying the other day about the stinky hockey bags, and I really had wanted to let you know about these products that we have that could help. So the other thing I want to point out quickly verbally that is in the written sample scripts that are going to be posted as a file, and probably in the comments too, just to make it easier for everybody to find, is pay attention to the word I put it, or the way I word it at the end. One thing that I'm working on myself and have learned in trainings is that if you make it a question or you give them an easy out, they're gonna take the easy out. So finding language that they have to say no to, and making it harder for them to say no to you. So an example, and relate that to parenting. I can give an example with parenting. You aren't supposed to say to, especially a toddler or a 3-year-old, can you go brush your teeth, please? You say, it's time to brush your teeth. Let's go. Because if you say to a 3-year-old, can you brush your teeth, please? They're going to say, no, I have a choice? No. So pay attention to the wording at the end of these scripts that say things like, it is, can I mark you down as one for the challenge, obviously, but one is there a good time today or tomorrow that I can drop it off? Or when is a good time that I can drop it off? If you're things like that. So that's the challenge for this weekend. I can't wait. I did say this in the other video, and then I almost forgot to add it to this new video. Like this post once you've watched the video, and then comment under the post every time you get a response. Share with each other, because that's how we inspire each other. It encourages the rest of us to get off our butt and doing it when we see other people conquering their fears, like we've been seeing so far the last few days with the amazing things you guys are doing with these challenges. Share screenshot pictures if you want. Just go, got another one, so-and-so from my work said I can drop one off. Share your celebrations in the comments below this post. So we know that it's working, and it encourages all of us to get out there and work on it too. So I can't wait to see how this weekend goes. Tomorrow is a rest day without a video training, so it'll give you time to work on this challenge and get caught up on the other ones. All right. Love you guys. Have a great weekend.